Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my August reading wrap up, and August was just really interesting. Not interesting, very exciting, very eventful. There was a lot of things that were going on because first of all, we had a lot of new music. Renee Rapp had a new album, Chaperone, new single, which I'd kind of already listened to that. And then, because she sang it live. And then Conan Gray, Audrey Hobart, Somber, Sabrina, which I'm eating up. That's actually literally only been listening to her lately. Just that album, literally just Man's Best Friend. And then so Taylor decided to just give us everything. We got the podcast and we got the announcement, Life of the Showgirl 5 million vinyls, which personally I don't see anything wrong with that. She can put out as many vinyls as she wants, okay? Because she also has a wedding to pay for now. What? And oh yeah, Ariana just announced her tour. What else happened? Actually, this last week. It's literally September 1st, right as I'm filming this. You'll see it a few days later. But anyway, we had this last week, okay, Monday, we had the Love Island reunion, which don't even get me started. I'm so annoyed. I'm actually so glad that this season is over. I have my 3 people that I like, Huda, Amaya, and now Iris. Actually, I love Hannah too. But basically everyone else, I'm sorry, I'm kind of over you. I'm sorry I said it. And then Tuesday, Taylor posted that she's engaged. Wednesday, Jellyfish broke up. Let's go. Oh, Thursday was My Life with the Walter Boys, which actually, fun fact, I started season 1 on Wednesday after I watched the Summer I Turned Pretty episode. So I've just now started today the season 2, and I hardly have 10 minutes into the first episode, but I am kind of eating it up, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a hater for a little bit. I just thought it was cringe, you know? I didn't even watch it, but I just thought it was cringe, and then I watched it. I was like, oh, actually, I kind of eat this up. Half of the time I'm like, ugh, and then I'm like, and then I was like, oh wait, I actually love this. And then Friday was Man's Best Friend, and then Saturday nothing happened, but then we went into Labor Day weekend. Obviously today is Labor Day, which yeah, so yeah, it's been a busy week. Anyway, to follow that up, the point I said that all basically was it was happening, and also it was busy because I only read 4 books this month, which that's not bad, okay? I'm never gonna be for anyone, if you read one, honestly, I think if you read 1 book a month, you're above the average person that reads average amount of books that people read. Does that make sense? The average person reads, maybe it is 12 books, I forget. But yeah, so it's fine. We're good. You could read 20 books, you could read 4 books, you could read 1 book, you could read half a book. You're still reading a book, so who cares? Anyway, just gonna be a shorter video today. So, the first book I read, oh wait, let me give you my stats. Got it on my phone. So, I read 4 books. 2 romance, 1 fantasy, and 1 mystery thriller. That all added up to 1,452 pages. So, I've actually had no 5 stars, which I'm smiling about it because I feel like I'm getting a better rating system, so which I've been wanting to, so lie. Anyway, the first book I read was The Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. This is the 3rd book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and it follows a whole family, and this one follows Teddy and Gus, and it's kind of it's not enemies to lovers, but they don't like each other, so obviously they're not trying to off each other, but they don't like each other. And Gus has a child. She's actually one of the cutest kids ever. And some people are like, I don't like kids in books, and maybe I've just read people that can write kids good in books. All the books that I've read with kids in them, I've liked. Anyway, basically what happens, so this is best friend's brother, or sister's best friend, however you want to look at it. So Teddy is Gus's younger sister's Emmy's, who Emmy is in the first book, Done and Dusted. Basically, they're besties. Emmy and Teddy, like, they're like the soulmates. They're like soulmates, basically, is what they say. And what happens is Riley is his daughter, 6-year-old daughter, and basically Riley's mom, Cammie, is her name. She's like gone for the summer. I kind of forget what she's doing, but she's gone. And so it's the first time they've ever they haven't been co-parenting together, because now Riley stays with Gus, so he needs a nanny, and basically Teddy needs a job, and so it's also nanny romance, which I love. And so she becomes the nanny, and it's just really cute. And basically they just, you know, start to date kind of thing. Anyway, and that's basically what happens. You just follow them. So what did I say? I gave this one 4 stars, question mark? Yeah, 4 stars. I gave this one. It's also very quick. It's I think exactly 300 pages, so lots of plus. Anyway, the next book I read was Ruthless Clay by Zodiac, it's in the Zodiac Academy series. It's the second book. This one, I can't really say much because it's the second book, so you just continue to the series. Basically, the first book is about 2 twins, who they thought they were human, but turns out they're actually fae, and they're actually the princesses, the lost princess.
I am the lost princess, aren't I?
So they go to this academy, and these 4 guys hate them because they were going to be able to be the ones in the throne. But now that they're back, they can reclaim the throne. The twins can claim their throne. So basically, it's also bullying romance. So just so you know. But yeah, I really like this one. Lance, or Orion, just got better. He's one of the MMCs. And yeah, it was very interesting. You get more into the magical world and stuff. And I am gonna have a Zodiac Academy spoiler vlog, probably a couple, because it's so long. And I might try to put bookmarks so you can skip the spoiler or whatever. But we'll see if I figure out how to do that. Anyway, this one was a 4 stars. I really liked it. It did take me a long time. I think I was getting it was also just I was busy. So it took me 2.5 weeks to read, which usually it doesn't take me that long to read a book, especially it's not that long. Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I love this book. Basically what happens is you follow Win and Bo, and it starts out they're at a Halloween party, and they have a one-night stand. But then it turns out a few weeks later, surprise, Win is pregnant. So they decide to basically parent together, but they're not going to be in a relationship because it would just get too messy, basically. And then they both have limb differences, which is Out on a Limb. It actually took me embarrassingly long to realize that's why it's called Out on a Limb. Yeah, I know, I'm dumb. Basically, Win has a little hand, and Bo, you can see he has a amputated leg. Yeah, which Win was just born with her hand, but I'm not going to tell you the reason that Bo doesn't have a leg, has an amputated leg, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you because it's not a spoiler, but I think it's just better if you don't find out. Anyway, it's really good. I really liked it. You can tell that Bo rivals Ryan Shay as the acts of service king. Okay, he's guys, he's so cute. I could not handle it. I love this book. I gave it 4.5 stars. And also, it's so funny. You can tell the writer, this is the first Hannah Bonham Young book that I've read, and you can tell like like she's funny. She's a funny gal. You can tell like it's intentionally funny. Like the humor in it is really good. Anyway, I also love the like friendships in it, especially Win and Sarah. Anyway, 4.5 stars. I actually ate this up, and you can hear more thoughts in my next reading vlog. I think will be my next reading vlog. I don't know if it'll be my next video that I post, but yeah. Look for my mood reading vlog, and it will be there. The next book I read is I started The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and this 8. It was a little weird because the main character's name is Cassie, so I listened to the audiobook a little bit, and it was like a little trippy because they'd be like when someone was talking to her, it's kind of weird like if they said her name. Anyway, that's besides the point. This basically follows, so you follow Cassie, who's our main character, and I think she's 17, and she has the like natural ability to profile people because her mom was like a psychic, but she really just used profiler abilities to like be a psychic. Anyway, basically her mom was murdered a while ago, and it's like never been solved, and so she lives with her dad's family because her dad's, I think he's like in the military or something. Anyway, so one day this guy pops up at the diner she works at and leaves an FBI card. And it turns out there's this whole program, it's literally called The Program, to train, or like, yeah, basically train kids or like teenagers that they call like the naturals. So there's like, they basically are just like kids who have the natural ability to do things that the FBI have to learn to do. So like there's one guy that can detect like emotions on your face very well. There's one who's like, there's a girl who like knows when people are lying, and then there's one who's like literally a wizard at like numbers and basically stuff like that. And then there's one more profiler, he's another guy, and then so Cassie joins that group, and basically they give them like lessons, and like they'll work on cold cases and all this stuff, but actually turns out that then there's a case that they have to, like an active case that they end up trying to solve, and there's like a little romance in it, which the romance, I'm pretty sure I know who ends up with who, and or like who she ends up with, because I saw spoilers, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but I'm like 99% sure. And the whole book I was like, no, I don't want, actually I want her to be with the other guy. And then the end, when like he says something, I'm like, oh I get it, I get it. Anyway, also the ending totally got me. Did not see it coming at all, and I thought it was going one way or even like two ways. Did not go either way. Did not see it coming. And maybe like other people see it coming, maybe I just haven't read that many mystery or thrillers or whatever. Like, did not see it coming. 1,000 miles away, did not see it coming. Anyway, I gave this one 3.5 stars, question mark. Yes, the ending, again, the ending got me. So good. And so I'm very excited to continue the series. It's also nice because like it's not an interconnected series, but it didn't end on a cliffhanger, which I love. Like, I don't care if it ends on a cliffhanger. I'll be like, ugh, I'm kind of annoyed, and I'll just go to the next book, which is fine. I'm not actually annoyed, but I'll just go to the next book, you know. But it's nice that it didn't give me a cliffhanger. Anyway, that was basically a long way to say there's not a cliffhanger. So if you hate cliffhangers, you don't have to read it, or you can read it. Also, I love the cover. I'll pop it up on the screen. The new one, not the old one. It'll be up on the screen, so I don't have to show you. But yeah, I love that cover, and I'm definitely going to be ordering the paperbacks because they're so cute. Anyway, that's all the books I read in August, just the 4. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, comment any video ideas you have for me down below. Comment what books you read in August and what books you want to read next. And Follow me on Instagram, Goodreads. All of my links there will be down in the description. And I'll see you next week. Bye.